So this video is going to be about using the type attribute and the tab index attribute with input elements. So when you're creating an HTML form and you're doing this on mobile, you want to be able to have the person interact with these elements. And when they do, you want to change the mobile keyboard that's coming up at the bottom here. So how do we do that? Well, there's two attributes that we can tie into, and those are the type attribute and the tab index. With tab index, what you're telling the mobile device is what is the sequence that the person should move through these elements. Now there's a natural sequence, but you can be absolutely certain of the order that they go through them by adding the tab index attribute. With the type attribute, you're changing which keys show up on the keyboard. So I have my website here in the regular browser, and I'm also using QuickTime so we can see what happens on the device. Okay, so here we are with the interface open. When I select the first field, name, this has got the type equals text. With this, you can see the keyboard down at the bottom is the regular keyboard. I can type letters, switch over to the numbers, and back to the letters, all the punctuation, just as normal. I also have this selection here where I can move to the next field. When I do, the keyboard changes slightly. You can see as I switch back and forth between the text and the email fields. With the email field, I also get this @ attribute, or character rather. This lets me type email addresses a lot easier without having to switch. And the period is right next to it. So those are the characters you need for email. Move to the next one, which is a number field. I get the number keyboard. And the final one is just a generic number. So this one is a tel type. This one is a number type. With the number, we get these numbers and the punctuation. So you could do things with dollar amounts. Back up in the number field, I get the one that looks like a keyboard for a telephone. And right here, you can see that's tel versus number versus email versus text. And that's it. On Android, with the tab index, what's going to happen is the button in the lower right-hand corner, which is normally the go or the submit button on the keyboard, that turns into a next field. So you can click next, and it will take you to the next field in the form to fill out. And that's it. That's really all you need to be able to work with forms and get the proper keyboard showing up for you on mobile devices. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll leave a link to the code gist inside the description. And as always, thanks for watching.